I actually wanted to talk about him today. I wanted to talk about how
Why is he always sweaty? Chunk, turn up the freaking air conditioning. I mean, maybe he's on the global warming thing. He's like, I'm not going to use AC. I'm not going to use AC because I'm going to save the world. I'm not going to do it. I don't know what it is, but he always looks like he's just.
well, the thing is,
looks like he's in a sauna, man.
in Europe and in Turkey and all that, they don't use air conditioning very much, or they barely use it. So
Isn't he in the U.S.?
I know,
adapt to American values, Cenk.
maybe
Namely,
because
not being
from
covered in
Turkey.
sweat if you're freaking news broadcasting.
Maybe because he's from Turkey, he doesn't want to use it because it's like it's against his traditions, you know. That's why. I don't know. Freaking Turks. I'm sick of Turks. What's wrong with these people, man? What is wrong with these Turks? This is actually funny. Cenk Uygur. Meltdown. Have you seen that video? Have you seen this video where this is from?
If that's the one that everyone was sharing when he was the greatest nation on earth, I saw a clip of that.
Israel is the Jewish state, the greatest state of all.
You gotta love this guy, man. Isn't it like seriously interesting? Like,
oh wait, this is.
Israel makes all these people go insane. Like, yeah. you could criticize Israel and not be insane, but the people who they just keep going off the deep end and becoming insane.
That's what they do.
Muslims are America's enemies. That we're the violent savages.
Weird. He's an atheist.
You're disgusting. I can't stand it anymore. Can you, for once in your life, treat a Muslim life the same as an Israeli life? And the answer for mainstream media in America is hell no. They're never going to do it. Never.
Yeah.
They hate Muslims.
The media just hates Muslims. They bend over backwards every step of the way, every second of every day. They cover up freaking mass rape of little girls because they're so anti-Muslim.
Yeah, surely the war is just happening because people just hate Muslims so much.
Yep.
There can't be any other reason.
Yeah, whenever there's a terrorist attack, they won't even say that he's a Muslim and so on. But it's because they're just trying to destroy Muslims.
By the way, Marina just shared this. She's fantastic. Give her a follow. Palestinians are the best people on earth.
And I remember that, and I responded, and Turks are the worst.
Palestinians are best people on earth. On behalf of the moral world, we are so sorry we can't get you more. How in the world? I mean, I'm sorry. You have to be a little bit rational here, okay? Even if you put everything aside here, even if you put all the war and everything aside here for a second, what makes you go and claim that that Palestinians are best people on earth?
Yeah.
Where does this come from? Is this rational? Is this reasonable? Is this like did he reasonably come up with this conclusion that Palestinians are best people on earth, or is this just something that he's saying because he's so upset about it?
Because it will get clicks and enrage other people. But think about that. I mean, yeah, if you are not being a complete idiot, I will grant someone from Gaza or the West Bank could be the best person on earth for all I know.
Yes.
But when you make this complete generalization, Palestinians, AP, does that include Hamas?
Yes.
Does that include the rapists?
Yes.
Does that include the people who killed men, women, and children?
Yes.
Does that include people who went and slaughtered a bunch of people, took hostages, ran back and hid in tunnels, and let women and children take the retaliation?
Yes.
These are the best people on earth. So we can say that Cenk Yogurt of the Young Turks thinks that terrorists who slaughter men, women, and children are the best people on the planet.
Yes.
All right, guys, if you take them seriously after that, that's on you.
I gotta say, in addition to that, 70% of Gazans or 70% of Palestinians agreed with October 7, with Hamas's October 7 terrorist attacks. Apparently, these people are the best people in the world.
They need more of Gaza. Are you going to report accurately that they voted to take Gaza? It was never about self-defense. They took Gaza. They voted on that. Have you said it? No, I mentioned it on page A17, but I don't want anybody to find out Israel's the aggressor. Israel's the moral army. Israel's doing self-defense. It's those dirty Muslims that are attacked. I'm sick of it. F all of you in American media. F all of you for driving that hatred.
F you, F you, F you.
Yes, 1.5 billion people, all to serve your beloved Israel. I know I'm the one who's being terrible.
Nobody voted to conquer Gaza. That never happened. Nobody voted to conquer Gaza before October 7th. That never happened. Nobody planned this in order to conquer Gaza and take it over and absorb it. None of that ever happened. So,
hey, and haven't news organizations like the New York Times like repeatedly posted like complete Hamas propaganda that was exposed later for being complete nonsense?
Yep. The New York Times even posted and then later kind of tried to explain the details away. False propaganda that they have footage or X-rays of children's heads with bullets in them. The thing is, everyone, of course, immediately pointed out, including experts, wait a minute, why is there a huge, giant bullet inside a child's head, but the head is completely intact, and there's not even a crack in it? Later on, they tried to backtrack it and explain it away. The media in America has repeatedly published propaganda in favor of the Palestinians and so on.
Anti-Semite. How could you say something against Israel? Israel is the Jewish state, the greatest state of all, right? I don't care that they're Jewish. I wish they weren't. I wish they had a safe
I wish they weren't.
haven for Jews that didn't constantly attack their neighbors.
It's called
that
America.
didn't occupy their.
Did she actually try to claim that that America is? Did she actually do the whole America is occupied by Israel thing?
I wish they had a safe haven for Jews that didn't constantly attack their neighbors.
It's called
that
America.
didn't occupy.
It's called America. She is actually there implying that America is controlled by Israel, isn't that's what she's saying, right? By the Jews.
Hey, I just sent you something. Do you remember when Cenk Uygur? Here's the thing. I hadn't seen enough of the Young Turks back then. Like the only clips I'd seen, he was being calm. The only clip back, I'm talking back in the day, I'm talking years ago. The only clips I'd seen from the Young Turks were when like something popped up because of some story. YouTube used to push them really hard, used to promote them really hard back in the day. But if some story, but he just seemed like a YouTuber who was trying to be like a news source and stuff, but he was always, it was calm. It was calm. So when Steven Crowder showed up when Cenk Uygur was speaking somewhere on a panel and he started acting, I was like, that's not a good imitation of the guy. He doesn't sound like that. When it's exactly what he sounds like here.
That didn't constantly attack their neighbors.
This is such a freaking lie. And at this point, this guy must know that it's a lie.
They're killing everyone in Jordan.
Israel does not randomly attack their neighbors. This is not what's happening. This is not what happened from the beginning. This is not what happened until today. I will pledge. I challenge him to a debate on this. I also did it, and thousands have shared it, and he has seen it, and he hasn't responded to it. I bet you he will never, ever dare to actually have this debate with anybody who knows about the history and the region. This is such nonsense. This is pure. I mean, if anything is called blood libel, this is it.
That didn't occupy their neighbors.
That also never happened.
Want a safe haven, but they don't want a safe haven. They want more land. It's
They want to be left alone, you piece of filth.
called Greater Israel. It's a map that hangs in their cabinet.
This is a complete lie, completely made up.
No, seriously, for your own benefit, man, you need to calm down, dude.
He's lying here.
I'm just saying, you don't see a lot of 65-year-olds who act like this because they don't survive that long. Don't.
He's lying here. He says that the Greater Israel map is hanging in the Israeli cabinet. This is a complete lie.
Well, how do you know? You telling me you know every single Israeli and you know that not one of them has this hanging in his cabinet?
Yes.
Prove it. Show me every Israeli cabinet in Israel.
Today he also did this thing. Israel just murdered Prime Minister of Yemen and their entire cabinet. If anyone had done this to an Israeli Prime Minister and cabinet, they'd be considered by Western media as the worst terrorists in the world. So what does it make Israel? They're obviously a terrorist state. What actually happened is that Israel killed the head of the Houthis, which are a designated terrorist organization.
Wait, the ones who like terrorize every boat that goes by them?
Yes.
Huh. Wait, are they the same place that have repeatedly launched attacks at Israel?
Yes.
Huh.
Who are the aggressor against Israel?
Hey, you know what's funny? When I saw the reactions earlier, the main reaction from critics was, what would they say if someone took out the Israeli prime minister? They would love to. And they've tried. They just haven't succeeded. So which of these groups would not take out Netanyahu if they could? They would do that in a heartbeat. They just don't have the technology.
Alhamdulillah.
But these are actually terrorists. I mean, just think about this. You're not allowed to take out the leader of a freaking terrorist organization. According to you guys. Shame on you if you take out leaders of terrorist organizations. Oh my goodness, they blew the balls off a bunch of terrorists. It's the end of the world. We're so sad. Like, how can they make it any clearer, man? They're just on the side of freaking terrorists.
A small reminder to everyone. This is, by the way, the organization we're talking about. Here. This is the slogan of the Houthis. We have the best design ever for a flag.
It looks like it was made on a Commodore 64 in 1984.
It says, Allahu Akbar, death to America, death to Israel, curse the Jews, victory to Islam. This is their slogan.
Well, they lost because they didn't say Alhamdulillah.
Yep.
Or Inshallah.
You didn't say Inshallah.
Didn't say any of that, and that's why they're losing.
Yeah. When we switch over from TV to online, can you guys help us build this? And our audience gave us $425,000.
See, that's Chunk Yogurt. That's what I was used to him sounding like.
What's going on? I thought we were having a reasonable discussion. That's not what we're saying. That's bullshit. I'm real Cenk over here. This is supposed to happen. The J don't get married.
Okay, this is Steven.
This guy, this isn't the real Cenk. You think you're man, it's not happening. It's bullshit. You know what? This is the least you're supposed to know.
Okay, this is what he does.
You're doing an impression, and then you know that's bullshit. Okay.
Right, he basically makes money.
Listen, I don't like it all the time. I mean, life should be getting divided. It's like cake.
Hey, maybe you should try to get your own show or your own panel.
I know, right? Like this guy's right. I'm like, it's bullshit. It's bullshit. I'm trying to reasonable discussion.
You're also taking up their time.
Look, he sat down. He sat down. He
You actually sat down, man. I didn't
He
even read.
actually sat down. Oh man.
Came on our show, and it's bullshit, okay? And like when I say bullshit, probably stand for like, you know, it's real talk. It's like Ron Simpson.
Okay, so
Okay. Inside. I'm just saying, you guys gotta do like better backwards. By the way, guys, you shouldn't tolerate like the hate speech. Okay, like I know. What? Take my intro. Fuck me. I know. It's okay. Like that's what they.
Oops, the video. Sorry.
Hey, that's
no
he
problem.
was there with Jared.
Yeah.
That was not gay Jared there, man. With him.
Oh, that's funny.
Look at the picture. Oh man. Oh boy.
I'm confused which one was the real chick.
Which one was the real? Oh boy, classic.
Is there a gas leak in their community? Yes, there is.